Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Today, we want to talk about criticism and how to deal with it. Do you remember that on episode 2 I did mention that we cannot get into applied energistics because the chipsets require awakened draconium. So apparently, I just missed this bit. It doesn't. The criticism was horrifying. I even had to go to therapy. And it didn't end up so well. But I am a grown-up, I take criticism by heart. Here at the Empire, I mean the Republic, there are no penalties for freedom of speech. Yet. So I do accept your criticism, and on a totally separate note, did you know that in this mod pack, we have a clipboard? You can have a to-do list. Also, just in case you're wondering why we are not in our own base, there are some space-time problems. So please ignore the gizmos, meaning that I'm not really recording things in order, and what's going on behind me is none of your business. At all. Totally. Also, please remember that darkness does not hold any grudges. Get mesmerized. So I have been thinking that maybe today we start fixing a few things around our base. The first thing that I really want to try and fix is going to be our EMC loop. Currently the way that it works is that I'm using energy condensers Mark II in order to convert dark matter into blaze rods, I'm feeding it into the RF tools crafter in order to get blocks of diamond, and then I'm converting blocks of diamonds into dark matter and I'm pumping it back into the system. And of course I do have a personal EMC link so that I will get the excess. So this setup can be improved by a lot and I think it's going to be way more efficient. Let's break all the energy condensers and let me try to reconfigure everything. At least we're going to get all of our speed upgrades back. There's going to be a lot of them. Instead of translocators in this mod pack we have something called test locators. It's basically the same thing. The only difference is that it does have a GUI and instead of redstone you have to use diamonds. So all the setup that we used to have is now comprised of two blocks. One of them is the personal EMC link and the other one is the crafter, and that's it. We're exporting blaze rods and in return we're getting blocks of diamonds at an incredible speed. Depending on our usage, our net gain is around 130,000 EMC per second. That's good. And there is a guardian. Although in our drawer we still have 16,000 dark matter, which we can input into our system. For a while, it's going to be around 2 million EMC per second. Which means now that I have a decent supply of EMC, what I can do is that I can make better matters, for example yellow. The other thing is that I really want to expand our reactors, so we're going to have 2 sets of more casings. That's going to be 8 stacks in total. I have increased the size of the reactor, now it does have an internal space of 9 by 9 and by 11 blocks. The problem is that according to the simulator, I should be getting 90,000 RF per tick, but I'm getting around 45,000. And yes, I was voiding the power, I wanted to check. Well, the reason for the discrepancy in power is because the power production multiplier in this mod pack is set to 0.5. The reactors are not going to be as amazing as you would think. But to be honest with you, 45,000 RF per tick for me is just amazing. We can remove the dynamos. We don't need them. It does seem that last night we had some lightning. Good. I never liked the forest. However, I have been checking the settings and yes, even though the reactor is not going to be amazing, it seems the turbines are. But turbines require a lot of resources, we have to get them later on. Also, the stupid reactor has to run for a while. But moving on, there are a few things that I want to do. Yes, the Twilight Horde. The gist of it is, there is a pants, bedrock leggings, which can be super enchanted and I really want to try and get it. We are missing a lot of ingredients, but one of the things that we need is ancient remnants. And it seems that is a boss that we have to summon like so. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're big. Why is everything so big? Also, his hitbox is weird. Another thing is that since I have been working on my skills, I think I'm doing more damage. By a bit at least. Maybe he has less armor. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's dead. Where's the remnant? It's here. You shut up. Jerks. The remnants have EMC, so we shall learn them. And well, now we need to think about how to get the rest of the items. And I'm not going to lie to you, some of them are actually going to be incredibly difficult to get. This is the recipe of the pants that I want, and these are all the items that we have. One of the things that we're missing is called mana stone dust, and according to the quest book, we have to obtain it in the deep dark. Deep dark is somewhere that we absolutely have to go, and this is the recipe for its portal. It's not as horrifying as you would think. Because I already have the cobblestone, we have the bold threads, we have the pure fluids. Golem cores are incredibly expensive, but I did manage to loot them from dungeons. So the only thing that we need is a haste reagent from blood magic and a phantom bridge. Blood magic seems to be incredibly important, and they do have a tier 6 altar, so I really want to try it. And getting to a tier 6 altar is going to be incredibly difficult, so the sooner we start the better. That is an amazing demonic wheel. 2.9. Let's just get a few. That's garbage. I don't really remember if I have mentioned this or not, but you get rudimentary snares from villagers' houses. You can easily craft them, but I didn't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, get prepared for another rabbit hole. How do we make a blood altar? Oh, it's not that bad. Honestly speaking, it's actually quite amazing. Yeah, we already have it. Don't use the good one, thank you. We have the altar. The sacrificial dagger was cheap, and I have tons of hearts. So let's gather some blood. Wish I had more regeneration. I tell you what, there is a hydra from ice and fire, and if we manage to kill him, we can get his heart. That heart is going to give us, I think, regen 3, so why the hell not? We just need more papers for research. I forgot how to kill him. Oh, we have 1 stack. Holy. I have done all the research, that was easy. So the beast has to be on fire. Okay. Kind of knew that. My old Tinker's sword has an extra modifier, so here's what we're going to do. We shall repair it, and we give it some blaze powder. It does fire damage now. Let's go kill a hydra. Generally you would find a hydra in the swamps, but we're in the nether. I know that's very weird, but I have seen a hydra here, believe it or not. That's the hydra. Hello. Can I kill you? I have the antidote. This is gonna be a horrible fight. Oh, you have to constantly hit him. What, you jerk? But he's almost dead. Come on. I think he died. You shut up. Oh, awesome. We didn't get the heart. Okay. There's a chance. That's a beautiful dragon. Is it a lightning dragon? Yeah, it's a lightning dragon. We kill it. Obviously. That was easy. These ones are a bit rare. We just take the blood. I came over here because I do remember there was a massive swamp here and I saw a hydra. Okay, it's that way. There are way easier ways of regenerating your health, but this is more fun. That should be the hydra. Yeah. Did you know that you can put hydras in a mob duplicator? That should somehow work. Okay, that's enough. I think they have to be on fire. Otherwise they will never die. Okay, that's a bit laggy, so we have to deal with it. Let's get a rod of the molten core from Botania. I just made the wrong rod. Was it the rod of the hells? Yeah, I think they're all burning. This does have a very long recharge time. Well, 2 of them are dead. We try this again. Just die. Oh my goodness, we got it. When in the hotbar, gives increasing regeneration based on how injured the holder is. So we are doing fine. Did we get an extra one? No, we just got the fangs. Getting back to blood magic, we're going to need a few tartaric gems, so let's use the demonic wheels that we have. I'm going to go with 8. We had enough demonic wheel in order to make 6 tartaric gems, so we're going to have 6. But let us get our sentient sword, and let's enchant it as much as we can. Over at our mob farm, what I'm doing is that I do have a shulker box, and I'm keeping most of the enchanted books. It's not really sorted, is the thing. But looting 4, let's see what else we have. Sweeping edge. Nice. I think in this mod pack we do have Vorpal, right? Yeah, that does way more extra damage. I spawned pink slimes because, you know, they break down into smaller ones and we get more demonic wheel. So I think now we should be able to start upgrading our petty tartaric gems into the lesser tartaric gems. And I think in order to make those reagents we have to go as high as common tartaric gem. Which I think it means that we have to upgrade our blood altar to tier 3. But we will see. For the moment, here is one lesser tartaric gem, and here is the second one. I have made a few gizmos in blood magic. Let's proceed. I don't know where to set it up. Everywhere I go, there's garbage. I have to clean up. It's fine, it's temporary. We'll put you up there. Why did I get the quest twice? So, blood altar goes on top. We do have 2 speed ruins go on the side. And yes, we do have the blank ruins. Wait a minute. That has EMC. I crafted those. But that's perfect. We can get really fancy. Anywho, for the moment, this is a tier 2 altar. We need to improve it to tier 3. I do wish that slates had EMC. Well, considering the fact that the blank ruins had EMC, this is a tier 3 altar, I suppose. And we do have some slates. Don't you worry. Yeah, that is a tier 3. Interesting. I can't keep up with the blood. That's kind of the main point. Yeah, that's really not gonna last. Oh, maybe it does. We just have to keep ourselves saturated. That was relatively easy. We do have our imbued slates. Perfect. I didn't make one. Game is confused. It's fine. Now that we have the imbued slate, we can have our common tartaric gem. Perfect. I have to fill this one in. That is perfectly fine. I'll be back in a moment, because this is super easy. You have no idea how easy it is. For what I want to do, we don't really have enough demonic will inside one tartaric gem, so let's put this one in, the common one. And what we're going to do is that I'm going to make a demon crucible. If we put it in the same chunk as the Hellfire Forge, and put a Tartaric gem with some demonic will inside, we can pick it up over here, inside the Hellfire Forge. That's actually how you would get different types of crystals, but I'm using it to fill my common Tartaric gem. That is 800, and we're up to almost 1000. Perfect. We can make the reagents, I guess. Oh, 1400. What a jerk. One of them was 600. I'll go fill it in, don't you worry. I have made a teeny tiny boo-boo. This is Arcane Ashes. Apparently, we need a tier 4 blood altar. This is a binding reagent, and we do have a diamond sword. That should give us the bound blade. After some lightning. Hit me. No, I love the animation. Such an amazing job. Thank you. So even though I did manage to get the bound blade, but I think you would be able to find demon crystals on top of the Nether. Where's the portal? Compressed crafting tables. What? Dark glass. What are you hiding down there? Don't really know. Demon alloy. You can't unblock it. So maybe we can find it on top of here? I can't break it. Interesting. Oh, there are bosses here. I thought maybe there is a demon crystal up here, but I was wrong. We'll make it. It's relatively easy. And just in case you're wondering, yeah, I did need to make the demon will crystal in order to make the greater tartaric gem because it has a higher capacity, and we also need demonic slates. So the blood altar has to be tier 4. We need to use the bound blade, and it does need some LP in our network. So I have just bound the orb to myself, we give it more blood, and now we should be able to activate this guy. Yeah. Whenever you kill hostile mobs, there is a chance that they're going to drop a weak blood shard. Today the lag is just amazing. Oh, we got it. Thank you. The bound blade is good. Really good. This can also be super enchanted. We will try that. Okay, maybe it's not that good. I'm shocked. This blessing that I have on my chest plate is just garbage. Anyways, we use the weak blood shard in order to make the large bloodstone tiles. And I will set my book to tier 4. How do we make it? Like that. For those of you who don't know, the way that you would make crystals is that you need to make yourself a crystallizer, like so, and you just put it in the same chunk as a demon crucible. If you put a tartaric gem with some demon will inside, that's going to be released in the aura in the same chunk, and this guy will pick it up and convert it into a crystal. That's actually how you should automate demon will. We will do that later on, don't you worry. But I think there's enough demon will. We keep the rest. Maybe we'll let it go. I don't know. I just want one crystal, that's it. I also need an extra blood shard. Ew. Okay, I go get it. Don't you worry. Yep, I got it. And we have our crystal. Perfect. So, you come with me. And now we would be able to upgrade our tartaric gem. I do need to have 1000 demon will inside the common tartaric gem. Yeah, we're good. I use the demon crucible. And here is a greater tartaric gem. Perfect. We fill that one in. Wait, that's a Tinker's modifier. Mobs drop will. Didn't know that. So we are a bit out of demon will. We need 1600. But at least I have the greater tartaric gem, meaning that I can make the reagents for the deep dark. I have gathered enough demonic will. Here is the haste reagent. And I think this should be the phantom bridge. Perfect. We have everything we need. So can we have the portal to the deep dark? I made it. Why you no count? Ah, you did. Okay, we're good. Here's the stupid portal. And I think we need to get the Lantern of Paranoia. The Lantern of Paranoia was actually a super easy recipe. Although you do need to make the Sojourner's Staff. If you activate it, it's going to consume the torches from your inventory. And then the Lantern of Paranoia is going to place it down whenever it's dark. So, let's go into the darkness. We activate the lantern. That was too soon. Don't die. Please. Please. We're good. So down here in the deep dark, mobs are going to be incredibly tough, and I think there's also a boss somewhere, or a dungeon. I don't really know how we should find it. Am I in the column? No, I wasn't. Okay, we're good. And remember, darkness kills us. We have light. So many mobs. As a person who has made 50 million potions of outsight, we can use night vision. Yeah, that helps. I haven't been here in a very long time. I have missed this place. Oh, a dungeon. I think. So that's bedrock. How am I supposed to get in? Centipede. Oh my goodness. Please don't tell me I have to kill that one. It's raining down centipedes. I hate them. Maybe that's not the only dungeon because I found something else and there is a flux queen inside. We take the hive or the apiary. I'm out of torches. I think darkness can actually kill you here. I don't really remember. Haven't died yet, but it's fine. We can craft way more torches. Don't you worry. Ah, that's a bigger dungeon. Are there centipedes? No. Not that I can see. Are these actually dungeons? That is a dungeon. There is a button. Should I press it? Oh, you have that ingot. 3000 health. Come on, die. Thank you. And yeah, dimensional ingot. This is something that we can dupe and it was also used for something. Oh yeah, for making flux cores. Okay, another dungeon. Perfect. I'm out of torches. No, I was just flying too high. Fabric of reality. Okay, there is a button. Don't have 3 million health. Please. Another 3000 health, dude. I'm out of torches. Let's eat some decent food. It's so big. So we got the cursed rock. Is that what we need? In order to make the leggings that I want, we need to get something called the Manostone dust. And if you look at the quest book, it will tell you that you can find it in the deep dark. And in a prison. This looks like a prison because it's made out of bedrock. And well, it's also made out of centipedes. If I want to imprison someone, that's actually a very lovely idea. Unfortunately, it's made out of bedrock, so we can't really break it. A staff of traveling, I don't think is going to work. But this is different. You see, we would be able to break it using this tool, and this is the key to a prison in a deep, dark place. Unfortunately, it does require the antlion egg, and I have no idea what this is. So for the moment, we just go back home. I am back in the overworld and I have been checking. Yes, if I work really hard today, like the netherite episode, there is a very high chance that we would be able to get the leggings today. But it's perfectly fine, we don't really have to do that. What we can do is to consolidate our gains. Everything that we have done for today was not just for getting leggings, it's also progress in the mod pack. We will leave Erebus for another episode, but what we can do is to focus a teeny tiny bit more on blood magic. So that is a blood altar tier 4. If we add 4 beacons, it's going to be a tier 5. And somehow if we manage to enter these monoliths on top of the nether roof, we would be able to make the crystal cluster, which is a blood altar tier 6. I know they said that entering in any other way is cheating, but I had to cheat. I used an ender pearl. It's easier. I think you can also use a staff of traveling. We don't need these things. Stop spawning. Frozen for 26 seconds. What kind of stupid blessings are these? Sometimes I get petrified. That's worse. Okay, what we are looking for are these things. Destructive crystal cluster. Oh, there's more. There's way more. We break the spawners, then we kill. Oh my goodness, there's more. There were 8 spawners in a teeny tiny room. And wait a minute, there are crystals. Interesting. Well, I just had to grow the crystals. I skipped that part. From now on, we don't have to cheat. We're getting the crystals. Yeah, I think what you're supposed to do is to activate these portals here. What I did was that I just ender pearled and tried to glitch through. That's it. There seems to be another room here. Yep, there is. I just got in. Ah. Here is the final cluster. I need to do this like 4 more times. Well, I have found another monolith. We tried to go in. Yep, we're in. You know, I just figured out instead of waiting 4 hours to grow crystals, which I have to do later on anyways, we might as well just use ender pearls and come in. Because the gist of it is I do need to have a lot of crystals. I have to AFK for this. I don't want to. I just got all the clusters that we needed in order to make the crystal cluster for a tier 6 blood altar, and then I noticed this. All of them are hives. Infernal hives, and we kind of need that. Yeah, the molten comb. We need it for the leggings. I thought I have to do forestries. We don't have to. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and I thought maybe we should move our altar to a more permanent location. We are living in a forest, so I have to get rid of the trees. So I have been thinking, we do have a decent supply of mana over here. Let's use it in order to get some terra steel, and then I'm going to use it in order to make the terra truncator. We need 4. Is there any chance of getting the 5th one? I think. Yeah, this is going to consume a lot of mana, but it's way better than the lumber axe from Tinkers. Just look. You just break a leaf, and half the tree is gone. Much better. Doesn't work on mushrooms. Does it? No. I just found the meteor and it's literally falling down. Where is it gonna fall? Didn't know that. What do you drop? There are pixies. Pixies are jerks. Let's do that with a magnet. Ah, it's from Astral Sorcery. Okay. I'll be very honest with you. This is probably the weirdest way that I have ever made a blood altar. That's the entire thing. So glowstone makes it a tier 3, like so. Now it's a tier 4 with the blood tiles. With the beacon, it's going to be a tier 5, and we just need the clusters. However, getting the clusters is really not going to be that easy. We need to get some demonic slate. One more time. Well, I guess we have to go with some runes of self-sacrifice and capacity first. Otherwise, this is going to be super painful. Oh, and by the way, after you get the crystal cluster and upgrade your altar to tier 6, this is how you would make a cluster. It's just 100,000 LP. I just brought you in so that you would know that I'm slowly but gently upgrading our blood altar. Yes, I do understand it's a tier 5, but we don't have any augments. For the moment, our capacity is 18,000 millibuckets. I'm trying to make more runes of capacity. And you know, get the orbs. Alright guys, for me it is the next morning and I have been working on the blood altar. It's not functioning until tier 5, because I thought maybe we should finish the clusters together. I believe we need to have 16 runes of capacity. Actually, let's have 17. And now we need to upgrade them into augmented runes of capacity. I have 8 demonic slates. I need 9 more? Yeah. Sounds about right. I think it's almost ready. Yes, it's ready. So that gives me 17 runes of augmented capacity, correct? Lovely. So that means I can have 4 crystal clusters. Oh wait, you just needed the one. Okay, I went to extra dungeons. I'm actually really glad that I went with an ender pearl inside, cause now... What happened to my blood? Holy, that's fast. Okay, I was going to say that I can use this recipe. Oh my goodness, you need 200,000 LP in one go. Can't do that. Yeah, I need way more ruins. Wait. Well, the altar is tier 6, so I can add more runes of augmented capacity. What is the capacity of our altar? Okay, that's good. This is a costume recipe, so I think it does consume 100 buckets of blood in 1 second. We shall convert the rune of augmented capacity into a cluster. Yep. And this is why I'm glad I used an ender pearl, because, well, basically we wanted to make this. And now I believe if I put it in again, we can start making the orb? Yeah. Oh, that's fast. Okay, it's too fast. Come on, let's fill it in first. It needs 200,000 LP. Is a lot. But yeah, now that we're at full health, we try this again. We want to get the final orb, that's it. Heal up, you jerk. Oh, come on. The newer version of blood magic, I think it's easier because it does keep the progress. I think this one does not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't think this one does. Okay. I have to upgrade the altar again. I had to make some extra runes. Some of them are going to be for self-sacrifice so that, you know, we get a small bonus. A bit of augmented capacity is not a bad idea. And some more runes of capacity. I guess we put them here. Doesn't really matter. So our capacity is... okay, that's actually good. We're almost there. Also, I just wanted to mention that the hydra heart on its own without saturation is kind of garbage. We should have probably gone with Botania. We need 200,000, remember? So I just have to stab myself once. Now seems to be a good time. Yep, we should be fine. It's ready. Finally. The final orb. I was really not expecting to get a tier 6 blood altar today because that opens up a lot of gates for us. And I do mean quite a lot of gates. I'm happy with that. You go over there, you go over there, and the rest of that is none of your business. This is something that you didn't see. I'm just saying. Yep, the nether miner that we used to run for a while gave us a nethergenic beast spawner. That's, I think, one of the things that we need. Oh, that worked. I just right-clicked on him with a flammable dust, and I got the nethergenic coldstone. If I'm not wrong, that should be a boss, right? We have to throw it? Like that? I picked it up. Why does it say it's unstable if thrown? Okay, okay. Now we know. That's another boss, just in case you're wondering. And this is a horrible location for it. Yeah. This is what I wanted. Nethergenic bone. But wait a minute, you're supposed to give me way more garbage. What happened to the rest of the garbage? Well, that is perfectly fine. We need to summon a few of them. You can just do that with one beast, right? Yeah, indefinitely. You get the Nether cobblestone every time you right click. Thank you for your cooperation, little guy. So many little guys. I am going to use one of the cobblestones and I'm going to mix it with a blank data model so that we get the Nether wither data model. What does this do? Well, it's gonna give us nether stars and tungsten. Really? Let's get 2. Just in case. Well, I mean 3 doesn't hurt. I guess you guys know the rest of the drill. We have to kill him 6 times. They're actually not that difficult to kill. Does it only work in the Nether? Okay, I guess we just deal with you in the Nether. Why do they fly? Ah, it's called the flying demon. That explains. I have killed him 6 times and all of our data models are basic. And we got tons of garbage. It has been 52 iterations and we just got 1 pristine matter. That's not amazing. And it does consume 6000 RF per take, so that's quite a bit. I was doing some exploration and I came upon this, woodland mansion. I think we just go straight to the 2nd floor. You come with me. Ah, you're the one that I want. I saved him. Can you give me a totem too? Thank you. I was actually just looking for some useful villagers. That was a nice find. Another thing is that, do you think we would be able to find an ice dragon under here? I found a villager who sold me the blood. I should not be in water. I'm wearing the phoenix gloves. Okay, we just go down. I'm out of the water. The gloves are fine. On the map, I don't really see anything of interest. Although I would assume finding a dragon would be easy if we use the scanner, right? I know this is not an ice dragon, but let's see if it works. What the? Can there be a dragon inside? Ah, yes. There is a dragon inside. Hello? You're a black dragon. Nice. 1400 health. Okay. Male or female? Oh, it's a male. Okay. Then you're garbage. We wanted the egg. Well, I did manage to find a lightning dragon nest in the jungle. Crackled stone. I guess that's how we would be able to find a lightning dragon. It seems they do spawn in the jungles. My quest for dragons didn't go so well. My quest for villagers didn't go so well. So I decided to spawn some villagers using the mob duplicator. The problem is, I have deadly gaze 4. So I can't really look at them, but I can look at you. Now, also as a very small disclaimer, I just wanted to mention I lost Papa Felix and Lady Linda. Don't know how. Is the gaze gone? No, yes, it's gone. So you we don't need. You we don't need. Potion dealer. Probably not. We have a very strict criteria. What do you sell? Well, you actually have some of the things that I need from bewitchment. Ah, yeah. Frostfire. Perfect. That was what I was looking for. It's not really a difficult thing to craft, I was just lazy. Oh, you're a fisherman. We don't need you. Garbage people we can't really afford to feed. Obviously, we're looking for people with good professions. Ah, you're the one. I've been told that one of these guys actually sells you a dragon egg. Probably not. Only the dragon blood. Again, I did not manage to get a dragon egg, but we did get some bottled frostfire. Why is it useful? I will explain. The thing is, you can't really move the red matter furnace. You need a red matter pickaxe. And in order to get the red matter pickaxe, you need the dark matter pickaxe, and that requires cold iron ingots. And since I'm a very lazy person, here's what we're going to do. We just right click the bottle, we will get some fire, we drop iron. Yeah, very slowly we get cold iron. Yeah, I think that's enough for the moment. So, dark matter pick, red matter pick, and I can break you, right? Yeah, finally. I think you should be able to move it as well using a sack of holding. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.